YouTube? It's your girl Q. Thank you for tuning in again to Uniquee Flavorz. I got my boy on my left hand side, Devin.
Devin 237, what's cracking, kinfolk?
And I got my boy on my right hand side, Dion.
Dion Jordan, aka nickname DJ, what's good?
And we here to bring you episode
5. Yes, Lord.
We're here to bring you the updates and the weekly trends that's been going on lately. We gonna hop into the bag, and I'm just gonna ask my co-hosts how their days was last week. You know, hot days.
Yo,
Hot some days.
it's been hot 9-7 plays of hip hop and R&B out this year. It's been hot, but I've been inside.
Especially in my fucking job.
Yeah.
Whenever it feel like outside, it's 10 times worse inside my job.
Oh,
Man, I be
I'm
out
in the
there.
warehouse, no AC, none of that.
Oh, you know how that warehouse
Industrial
goes.
fans just blowing dust.
Yeah.
More hot air in your face.
That's the dust.
We be taking showers with cold water bottles out the freezer.
Yo, I'm dead.
Yo, Dev, I be seeing you be out there too.
Nah, yeah, that
You be in
warehouse, it ain't no joke. Like, thankfully, they got, in certain areas on the forklift, I could just, take a ride to somewhere that got AC or whatever. Or like the central air, whatever you want to call it, whatever. It's not too bad. But the areas that it don't, and they don't turn the fans on, you feel that humidity and you start getting sticky and hot real fast. So I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah,
That warehouse life ain't no joke.
At least y'all be inside though.
Yeah, you got it worse than all three of us, yeah.
Like, all in that weather, man. But
we was just talking about that. I want to commend anybody that works outdoors in this crazy ass weather, man. We've been having.
Man, it be brutal.
Shout out to you, man.
It
ain't no joke.
But
Take care of yourself.
it's
Stay
good.
hydrated. Keep some water.
Definitely good exercise.
Keep you a insulated bottle.
For sure.
Keep it for your hot tea or your cold water.
Or even get some ice with
man.
a cooler or something.
Something's
Definitely
really
got
working.
That's a fact. That's clutch. You need that, man. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. Stay alive. Like that new Drake song. Not gonna hold you. I don't know why I just threw that in there, but I like that song.
What?
Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
The new song.
New
with
Drizzy,
him.
yeah.
I joined this fire.
As random, I know I ain't playing on that just now, but I like that song. I have to put
that song is alright.
It's a little bop.
It's
you know
cool.
what I'm saying?
It's positive.
Yeah, I haven't
Right.
really bumped it, but I heard it a couple times. I don't think that's one of my favorite songs on the album though.
Nah, definitely. I mean, well,
It's
wait.
positive.
That was not what his duet. Whose album was that on?
It's DJ Khaled's new album that's coming out.
That's right.
On DJ Khaled's
Yeah, I was
new
like, what?
Yeah, Khaled
'cause
coming
I haven't
back.
even
We the
checked it out.
best.
We the
The
best, my
keys,
God.
Mr. got the keys.
Let me
All the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Can't figure out how to lose no weight, but keep telling people how to lose weight. I don't get it.
Another one.
Right?
Another one.
Shout out to Khaled for the health tips.
Facts. you ain't shit for that.
Right?
My
Just
bad
for
for
the time
throwing
being,
us off. I didn't mean to go there. That was a good one.
He be doing it though. Sometimes he be on that treadmill.
Word.
He be getting into it, and then
You've
all
been on
of a
the
sudden,
treadmill for a year and still look the same. It's a
yo,
lie.
it's the process.
Yo.
You gotta trust the
It's
process.
a lie.
You got to. He might look like the same to us.
Yeah, right.
But to him, he might
he
look
probably
different.
like, damn, I'm slimming down.
Right. So you know what? Keep it up, Khaled.
Slim
You
as
staying
a
alive. Staying alive. What's this for you, my
Shout out
dog?
to you, Khaled. We the best.
Another one.
Listen.
So am I saving my battle rap stuff to later on in the episode?
Oh yeah. You
Or
gonna,
am I
you gonna
getting
wait?
into that in the eye?
You gonna wait unless you want
Nah.
to touch it.
No. We can get into some of the stuff
okay.
first.
Keep
I'll
saying
save that.
that.
I'll save that.
Yeah. We just gonna jump into
My boy over here
that.
restoring
But
all
that's
that.
what my weekend is about, so I can't really talk about my weekend if he's saving that till later. That's what my
Alright,
weekend
I
is.
respect
Okay,
it.
that's why. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My boy over here restoring order. Shout out to Restore Order podcast on
Yeah,
YouTube.
right.
I see.
Right. I mean, go ahead.
Swave
Actually,
seller.
it's already there. Like the vibe is already there. So go ahead.
Well, I mean,
Let us know what's some battles.
it's the end of the week now. We have Fridays at another weekend.
Mm.
But last weekend, if you watched episode 4, I hope if you watching this episode, you did watch episode 4. If you didn't watch episode 4, in that episode, I talked about going to the battle rap events that I went to Saturday and Sunday. And let me tell y'all,
Yes, Lord.
Devin and Q.
Your first event.
Tell it.
First events, bro. Amazing. When I tell you, alright, so I've been telling people this like at work and like whoever I've been talking to about it. When you watch something on TV or like your phone or wherever you watching it, and you watch it for so many years, you start to like think of it and picture it in a certain light or a certain way. You feel me? Like you start to like maybe put the people on a certain type of pedestal or like just think of it maybe how you not gonna think of it if you go to a person.
I got a feeling what you're alluding to.
So
I feel like he's alluding to something that people debate about all the time.
Yo, cause
on camera or in person, guess where you going with it?
Yo, I'm saying so.
Alright, so my battle rap.
Finally, after watching this shit for 10 plus years, I finally get to go to an event. Now, the event that I went to, you know what I mean? It wasn't like big names. It wasn't Tay Rocks. It wasn't no DNAs.
But there was big names that was there.
It wasn't K-Shans. But I'll say it like
they
this.
Were there. You got a picture with Jazz, my
for
favorite.
these leagues, the names that was on this card are top tiers in these leagues.
Okay.
So what Tay Rock and Sue Surface to Smack is what these battlers are to We Go Hard and the Trap and Wild. So it's like they not big in the mainstream battle rap, but they big in their own local battle rap scene. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's just dope that you went to experience it like in person.
Local.
Bro, when I tell you the energy, like, you know when they say, when you hear people, you might not because you just kind of really get into battle rap, but Devin, you gonna relate to this. When people say, yo, the energy in the building was crazy, like, energy. When I tell you, just being in there and you look around and you reacting to like, oh my God, you look to your left and this person looking at you like, oh my God, did you hear that? And then you turn around and they looking like, yo, what the? And everybody just like, you know what I mean? Just all together enjoying it, enjoying the vibe. There for to see those two people that's rapping, guy, girl, guy. It don't matter. Like, you there for them. You there for the people that's rapping and performing. And the vibe is just like so. And when I tell you, like, I went by myself and I felt so welcome.
I ride those from state to state. You went from by yourself?
Yeah, Brooklyn. I felt so welcome, bro. Like,
I know that's
and you know, people like they say certain stuff like, yo, don't go to Vice, or don't do this, but I felt so well. I told people like, yo, this is my first event, and I had people coming in Saturday and Sunday.
Next time, you let me know. You ain't gotta go by yourself, all right?
Say less, bro. Slide with me.
Yeah.
So, I told people it was my first event, bro, and like people was coming up to me during the event, like, yo, you good, checking on me, whatever, like, yo, you
that's what's up, hospitality.
Like, bro, it was, the vibe was amazing, and the battlers was amazing, man. Shouts to We Go Hard, that was on Saturday. We Go Hard versus She Go Hard. I do not know when they dropping those battles.
Okay.
I do not know when they dropping those battles. But just keep a lookout for that, man. It was crazy, like. Presidential Doves versus Frank Nitty. That's one of the names. I'm just gonna say that. That was crazy. Sunday, I doubled back. Went back to Brooklyn.
Was it a 2-day event or you did something else?
Different card, different people throwing it.
You went to two battle rap events in one weekend?
We Go Hard versus She Go Hard
Saturday. Go Hard, gang. Okay.
And then the trap, and then I went to the,
I didn't even know that.
I went to the Trap NY on Sunday.
I heard of them, yeah.
And I got to see Prez Mafia versus Dot.
Yo!
Dot!
Wait a minute, did you send it to the group?
Nah, I didn't.
I was watching that on the way here.
Oh, you did? Oh,
okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro. That's all I got. But no, all I'm going to say is, Woosah.
Yo.
Prez Mafia was wildin'. Prez is back.
He ain't have a choice.
Yo, I miss Prez, man.
He have a choice.
He didn't, nah.
If you know
the energy, bro.
If you know battle rap, but we know battle rap. Prez Mafia is supposed to body somebody like that. No shade, no tea, just real shit. But Doc got that presence. And this is, I feel like, a good battle between two, like, aggressive battle rappers.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
And they both are.
Prez had to come back. He
the Trap and Wild, like, they there. That's like their home stage.
Yeah, their home battle rap league, yeah.
You see how the battle rap gets
No Mercy, shouts to No Mercy, yo. No Mercy showed me love. Shouts to No Mercy, man.
Facts.
But the energy was crazy. They was in there. They was in there pushing each other, talking. They was in there. Bro, the energy was amazing. I was just like loving it, bro. And I'm just
I got a perfect analogy for you.
I got what?
So you know how you talking about like it's different when you see it in person?
Yeah.
So you know what analogy I got for that? The one that everybody likes. Not everybody. A lot of the people like to debate it though. The battle. Loaded Lux versus Calico. And you know why I say that? Because remember how they obviously, you know, the great debate, all first verse, you know what I'm saying? He beat Calico, even though Calico had full 3 rounds, that was all fire. And he choked the first round.
Yep.
Loaded Lux.
Yep.
Not the first round.
Nobody talks about
Right.
that.
And that's why he said all first. That's why I said all first verse, because he says that when he
Nobody
does the
talks about that.
next round, he uses the first verse in the second round, still wins all 3 rounds. He said he threw, and that's the like the Lux effect, if you will. But the thing about that is, I'm saying that because that feel, it looks crazy on camera to us, but it feel a whole different type of Lux 3-0 in person. That's why people gave him the 3-0, because it didn't just look like that on camera. It felt like that there.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying? That feel is like, you know what it's like when you watching that kind of moment, because when you know what I'm talking about, the effect of Lux versus Calico, where they did the battle rap. That's like watching a movie in a theater, but you're not watching a movie on the screen. You're watching them make it in front of you. Think about that. Think about you being in front of Wakanda Forever and just watching it happen in front of you.
That shit's just fire.
That's a motion picture that you could say like you felt that you were a part of creating, because you were a part of that energy, that vibe. When Lux and Calico was going down, they was going crazy. Like he went as far as to put a picture of him from Instagram on the backdrop and like was talking. You gotta watch Lux vs. Calico. I don't think.
You hear that shit?
Did we tell her to watch that?
I haven't put her on to.
I'm over here in
I haven't put her
You
on
see
to
it?
old Smack and URL.
Just looking back and forth
Yo.
like,
She's
y'all.
only seen like the new stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
put me on to some stuff too back then too, like.
Seen too many of the old
But I
ones.
be really fucking with the females. The
Back to
females
what
be
he was
really
saying
good.
about Prez though. You know who New Jersey Twerk is, because I showed you.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Prez Mafia. I'm about to tell you how goated Prez Mafia is. People say that that's where Twerk got his style from. Prez Mafia is the original Twerk.
This is my first time hearing this.
That's the original Twerk. That's what. And when you watch Prez, you'll understand what I'm saying. But either way, shout outs to Trap and Y. Shout out to No Mercy. Shout outs to all the battle rappers I got to see. Jazz the Rapper, my first event. I got to see Jazz the Rapper. Shout outs to Fendi.
You know about her, right?
She went
I know about
crazy.
Jazz.
Fendi went crazy. I need y'all to understand.
that shit.
Fendi is a problem. Shout outs to Fendi. She is a wordsmith. Like I love the rappers that can put them words together.
She
in
like
that
a jazz,
No, she's not like a jazz. She's like a
some.
Chilla Jones. She's like a Loaded Lux. She's like she raps like make you think. Like hold on, what did she say? Like rewind that. Like bring that. Like yeah. I mean so. My weekend was great. That was my weekend. 2 battle rap events back to back. Shouts to.
Sounds like a great
Shouts to We Go Hard.
She was lit.
I'm trapping wild, man.
That's that self love too. And you was out there just enjoying life. That's what's up.
You ain't wait for nobody.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta
like
make this move. This is what you want to do. You gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, D.
You know what I mean?
Proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You got that first one underneath your belt, you know?
Yes. Now I'm ready to go to everything.
Nah, I can imagine you got that bug now, bro.
Like talking about I'm going, I'm out.
Son,
that's it. This is
the
where
way
I'm
I
at.
spring that
I'm
little
outside.
luck shit.
I'm
like,
thinking about going to Maryland next week and taking the fucking Port Authority bus or
Listen,
something.
oh
You know what I mean? To go to another
Yeah,
event.
go ahead,
really-
do your thing.
You know why he's saying that? Not just because he wants to, but people really be doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
People really like, they're not even in the battle. They ain't got nothing to do with the battle. They ain't making no money
They
off
just
the
go.
battle.
It's
It's a vibe, bro.
It was amazing, bro.
People like
That's
travel.
why I said I wouldn't
for-
mind
I'm so
going to see
glad I
one.
got to feel
Definitely
that
wouldn't
feeling.
mind going
So
see
glad I got to feel
So
that.
yeah, we gonna definitely catching up.
Yeah.
All 3 of us
I'm
one
so
day.
happy I got to feel that. That
So
shit
look,
was
hold us accountable. We manifesting that. We gonna check out a battle rap event. We gotta watch Wakanda Forever,
Oh yeah, that one.
and then we gotta go to a battle rap event, man.
Yeah, we gonna have
Yeah,
some
I
shit
got
coming
you.
for y'all. We gonna do some
Definitely.
dope things together. We gonna put them in, incorporate them somehow. You're not gonna see us, man. We gonna be.
So let episode 5 be the releasing of that information. We
Keep a
working
lookout
on
for our Instagram page and
Facts,
shit coming
facts.
soon too.
Instagram page, our Twitter. We're gonna be getting the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
You catch the updates from us there before they happen on camera.
Enough about my weekend in the battle rap. What's up? What's next?
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
my
so-
weekend, I was just really honestly, my week was just working out. My weekend's recovery from working out. But as much as it's painful, I got a massage gun. Yo, one of the best
Good.
investments ever. Honestly, I do feel sore still, but I don't feel as tight. Like I can move around. So like even though I feel like it's more so now that I use the gun, it more so feels like tension as opposed to tightness, as opposed to like, you know how arthritis could feel for certain people, like your joints are rubbing together type shit. Yeah, it don't feel like that. It just feels like it's tension. So it's alright. It's working.
Yeah, that's
you know,
working. Yeah,
no pain, no gain. That's what they say. Not.
Yeah. If you ain't hurting, that means that you ain't working.
Smell me, like I finally realized what that shit really means.
You ain't working. You came up with that by yourself.
Right.
I'm out here again.
That was smooth.
I'm out here again. I gotta stop. I gotta chill out, y'all. I gotta chill out.
She said, if you ain't hurting, you ain't working. Boss.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I would say my time has really just been getting back into the workout thing consistently for 2 weeks now. It feels good, and now I'm just getting used to the recovery part of things. And that massage gun, that was the best investment. It was a little like $40 off Amazon, nothing crazy. It serves its purpose. They got guns that are like $600, bro. Yeah, like, and I feel like that's just like for super duper athletes. Yeah, you know what I mean? This one here, I feel like if I just stretch properly, get my blood flowing, and put it at the right spots, I'm Gucci. So I'm definitely happy with that. I hit my this what the people that work out say. You know how they got the lingo for certain things, like a 3-0 in battle rap, you know, or 2-1, you know, edge, you know. I hit my PRs.
Not the voice. You know.
I hit my PRs. Okay, and my workout regimen, my regime. Okay, and that PR stands for personal record.
Okay.
So if you ever see PR on the Instagram caption, you know what the hell they're talking about. If you hit the PR, I hit my PR. Shout out to your tourist cup. That was cute.
Oh yeah, you.
That was real. That was low. Everybody see that?
If y'all didn't see that.
Okay.
I peeped that.
Because we did the last episode. If y'all been paying attention, that was a little gem. That was cute. I see. The host to be sliding shit, don't be saying that was smooth. That's silk, baby. So yes, my massage gun has made my process smooth sailing so far, and I feel like I can be consistent. The next thing is like getting a new different what you call it, you know, meal plans and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen results already. Shit's slimming down. It's working, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what I'm looking like by 2023.
Yeah, I saw your clips in the gym, man.
Yeah, I be seeing you. You be working. You be getting it early, too.
This
You
guy,
know what it is? Because I go after work.
This guy's going
Because I work overnight. So I clock in at 11 o'clock. I clock out at 7:30 in the morning. After that, I'm going straight to the gym with my boy. And then I get home maybe like 9-ish. No, if we finish at 9, I get home like 9:30. But if we go to get a smoothie like on the last day of the week, that's our thing now. We go the last day of the week that we go for after leg day. We go to the Trop and we get one of the smoothies or whatever. So I'm gonna put this out there for my YouTubers because I learned this from YouTube and it's fire.
Okay.
From Tropical Smoothie, the avocado, right?
I thought you were about to say the olive green. I was going to say,
Nah,
hell yes.
it's
The
not.
olive green be hitting, y'all.
I don't gotta try that.
Olive green with the protein, the whey protein.
Okay, I gotta try that.
That's smoothies, so that's not for me.
Alright. So,
you
but
gotta
yeah,
get
this
on
is
it.
fire. So avocado, and tell them to add what is it? Oh, okay. Tell them to add pea protein and peanut butter. Fire. Now avocado.
I heard about the peanut butter one though.
Yeah, the pea protein is good. And the thing is, from regular protein and pea protein is a different taste, obviously, because it's peas. But it adds a nice little smoothness to the texture of it, I feel, and the taste. And when I tell you that thing go down right, it's a vibe. So the avocado, add pea protein and peanut butter. I got this from Uncle Scoob. He's a basketball YouTuber. I think he just won $10,000 at an event too, so shout out to him. Yo, I want to shout out to everybody that's taking YouTube serious too.
Yeah, that's what the dollars. That's what that dollars.
Yo, he making money off of YouTube and then doing events, and he's helping other people get bags too, because their name is getting up and shit like that. It's like one hand wash the other, both wash the face. You feel me? So, shout out to everybody that's doing YouTube and doing collaborations and, you know, just working and using everything that they got out there as a resource to the best of their capability. Because let me tell you, man, it's a bag to get.
Yeah.
It's just waiting for us to get up out there and get it, you know?
You gotta start somewhere, like I always say.
yo,
That's not something, bro.
shout out to people, man. Shout out to people like Uncle Scoob, inspiring people like us to, say, you know what, we got something to say. We feel like, our point of view matters. And not to, say we want everybody to think the way we do, because all this is really different opinions. You take how you
every podcast is different.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Like
you take what you want from it. You know what I mean? So I feel like they take good energy and vibes from us.
Yeah.
Cause they watching, y'all watching clearly. So thank you.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's been tuning in.
And subscribing and liking, commenting, all that. I definitely appreciate that.
Facts. Appreciate y'all, man.
Got a real MVP.
My bad. I had to just say that real quick, man.
You good.
Yeah, man. I'm over here getting ideas. I'm thinking about it. Like, yo, all I do is watch YouTube, and 9 times out of 10, if I get something as an idea, it's probably coming from a YouTube video I watch.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole
fact. So it's like, nah, shout out to my YouTubers, for real, man.
For real.
Y'all,
they inspire us to do what we're doing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, YouTube, that's where it's at.
That's a fact, man. I feel like it's a beautiful platform.
My weekend, not to cut you.
Yours, talk about yours.
On my weekend, it was very chill. Normally, it's crazy because normally I'll be out and about on the weekends.
You stayed in the crib?
I definitely
I
stayed in the crib. I did go grab a little drink, you know me. Gotta sip. Gotta follow the name.
Uniquee Flavorz.
But yeah, it was just, real relaxing. I enjoyed myself, like you were saying with the body and all that. Like he was saying too earlier, working outside ain't all easy. Like I work outside and stuff, so, my body be hurting and stuff too, shit. So I just need that rest day. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool to chill out the crib. It's been a minute since I did that. Always been on the go and everything.
Hey, that's
and speaking chilling at the crib too, like I was off. I'm actually off this weekend, so
good luck.
I got the chance to sit up there and watch some Drink Champs and stuff like that, and watch some YouTube. I tuned into the robbery. If y'all heard about that robbery with the pastor, I tuned into that interview with Fat Joe. If you haven't tuned in today, you should check that out and try to get his point of view as well on why, what happened with her, because I know everybody got their own opinions and stuff like that on, like, and I understand too. So when I was watching it, just to give you a little brief, from my point of view, when I was watching it and everything, I understood where the pastor was coming from, and also where Fat Joe was coming from when he was saying certain stuff. Like, people in the outside world that don't go to church, they try to understand this because, it's put out there that a pastor has to carry himself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where he coming from when he broke down certain things, like saying, for instance, it's okay to be a pastor and kind of like dress the way you want to dress because, God says, come as you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's also giving the people that's outside that don't, dress like the traditional people, whatever, give them courage to come in as they are. You know what I'm saying? So, with the church, it's a lot of stuff. It's sticky, you know what I'm saying? Because you still have those elders in there. So, but, like, it's starting to kind of, like, switch, though. Try to go on with the new generation and stuff like that so they can draw people in. But he said a lot of stuff. He broke down some stuff. I don't know if you heard that he was saying he was in real estate.
Yeah.
He was the guy that was in real estate, so he
I'm
wasn't
not too
getting.
much, I'm really kind of listening to what you're saying because I didn't really read up anything. I seen like memes and little tweets and stuff like people saying. I seen him flashing and driving cars, but I didn't read. All this is new to me and stuff.
He said he's in real estate and one more other adventure.
He said he basically was in real estate, and that's about it. Really, he was saying like he's not on salary with the church, so he gets his own money outside of the church. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So his money's not coming from the church. It's
not
from
coming.
That was the point of him saying that.
Real estate and other investments, I guess that he's in and stuff like that. But as a pastor, I feel like, even though you're getting that money out there, you shouldn't be flashing it off. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be showing the world.
You don't think he should be wearing chains and stuff?
He can wear chains because bishops, they wear their little chain and stuff like that. But chains, like rapper chains, like, you know what I'm saying? Like them joints and like different type of.
Let's be real though. I'm gonna tell you the word
like,
you're looking for. There's levels to this.
It's definitely levels to being a pastor, for
like,
sure.
If you honestly can sit here and say, you can look at somebody, with looking how he look, and don't feel like you don't raise an eyebrow, you're bugging.
Yeah.
It's hard to not. It's hard not to. That's why a lot
of people say what they say, and so that's why I said
he raises eyebrows. The way he looks, it does. You can't deny that shit.
It goes back
I will say, if you want to not have the radar go off, I would say if you want that to be on some low key type of shit as far as, you know, your demeanor, how people view you, it would behoove you to tone it down a couple notches. You feel me? Like take it down a little bit. If you really don't want them on your helmet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want them on your body about it, listen, you're gonna have to tone it down. If not, you're gonna get that backlash, bro, and that's something you asked for. About it is what it is. You know how people view people. Yeah. You know how they view the world, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. That's why I said it's really sticky with that.
Whether them changes
like,
real
so
or not.
It's like, yeah.
You feel me?
It's like, you know, you gotta watch what you do. You just have to watch what you do because when you're a pastor, you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you do, people will be looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I really don't have crazy.
So what if that's the way he wants to express himself, though?
He gotta be okay with it.
That's what he was saying, basically. He was saying,
complain, is my point.
He was saying, like, this is him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he feels like he shouldn't change.
Well, he said he's from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. Something about East New York, and I think he was raised in Brownsville, something like that.
Brooklyn don't play when they Brooklyn and Harlem don't play when
he
they come to get dressed.
No, yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, just playing devil's advocate. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what's wrong with him, like, wanting to, you know, live his life the way he wants to live his life?
There's nothing wrong
being
with
a pastor or not being a pastor.
It's just the way that I guess
that's just the way he chooses to express himself.
He
might be a pastor, and it's like some people feel like
that's the problem.
You're not praying to him though. I feel like people sometimes they think of pastor and it's like you're not praying to your pastor. You're praying to the higher power. He's not the person you're praying. So you're not praying to his chains and his Ferraris.
And that's the problem.
That's what he was saying.
People take it there. They say they look at
how
it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. They look at him like the conduit to get to God.
I was just about, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So if you're my way in, am I gonna trust you looking how you look? Because you might be ready to take me to the pits of hell. That's what they worry about. I want to make sure my ticket to get up in these pearly gates is good.
Like this. They're like, oh, this is not
okay.
This is not
do they accept guys with nice gold chains like
Hey.
Yo.
I don't know. Shit. Hey, I want to make sure my ticket is first class and not spirit.
No.
Yo.
Even though the one I'm catching is holy.
Because
Either one I'm catching is holy. Yo, Devin, I can't.
Yes, Lord.
But yeah, I can't.
Some of them really just make it an abomination.
It's a back and forth thing. You really can't.
Right.
You really can't even
whose
like
man
put
is this?
bases on it. Really, it's just like whatever goes and flows.
He playing trap music, guy. You like trap, guy?
Facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guy, you like trap?
I mean, Fat Joe, he was trying
to
get, like, he was asking the questions that y'all were asking. And I was over here and I was like, I get Fat Joe, I see where he's coming from. And then I get where the pastor's coming from. But it's just like, you know, like, people, they gotta accept change. That's what it is. A lot of people don't accept change.
I got a good comparison.
Like,
remember we was talking about R. Kelly?
Oh, God. We only 5 episodes. We only 5 episodes in. I don't know if we should be bringing this guy up.
Did we?
That's why I was scared to say his name in the last.
Yo, didn't we say something about taking the artist and separating the artist from the art?
Oh man.
My man's.
I don't know. After stuff I seen an article today on R. Kelly. I don't know if
I didn't see no article.
His little court thing is going on still.
His
little child pornography thing.
That's
crazy.
It was one last week talking about he got somebody pregnant.
What?
It was some girl talking like, and it was like, oh,
he got his goddaughter or something like that.
But they were saying that that's not her baby. I mean, that's not his baby.
Nah, sure, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying. She said they had sex mad times before she turned 18.
Lord. See, every week is something different.
And listen, I We can't be bringing that guy up on here, man.
Yo.
He's forsaken at this point.
That's crazy.
You
That
guy
can't.
is-
Yeah,
is
you got.
done.
You got.
No more R. Kelly.
Hmm?
No more R. Kelly.
Oh, that's good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
What we
is.
got? So that is. Are we done with the pastor? We
Yeah,
done
I
with
mean, definitely. I mean,
flashy
what else?
pastor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
just leave it
can't
with
really-
this. Let people express themselves the way they want to express themselves. If you feel uncomfortable by it, then figure out why you feel
Facts.
uncomfortable by it.
And if
Because
Like
you
you
shouldn't-
bothered for.
You shouldn't
For
feel
what?
uncomfortable by the way somebody else is living their life if
As
you are
long-
happy with your own.
Exactly.
Nah, on
A lot of these people ain't happy, man. Like,
On the other
That's
side-
why. So they come and
That's
they
a fact.
judge you.
on the other side of that sword,
And
if you're gonna do that, know that being yourself, you shouldn't worry about people and their opinion, but just know the opinions are gonna come. So it comes with it. Like, just know being different, it come with the package. It's all part of the game. You gotta be okay with knowing that a lot of people's not gonna accept you because they don't accept themselves.
That brings it to this Gotti joint with Ashanti.
Oh!
I
You
like
can't
that
accept a lot.
transition. Transition queen over here.
Bow.
You see that? That's
You feel
crazy.
me?
You know, I feel like that
Smooth
acceptance.
sailing.
That
That was
acceptance.
smooth.
That acceptance. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
That brings me to Gotti.
I like how you
like
working
that.
this
brings
in.
me to
in.
Gotti.
We're getting pretty good at this. We
let's
podding.
go. Since
We
you brought-
podding now.
Since it brought you to Gotti.
We podding now.
So-
What's cracking,
since it
y'all?
brought you to Gotti.
What's cracking, love? How we doing?
So-
let's
we
get about to
podding
say.
now.
Listen.
What you
We
got?
podding now.
Cause look, I'm gonna let y'all know before we even get into this.
Yeah.
I did not watch the episode.
Okay, we got you,
Alright.
bro. We got
I
Alright,
did
you.
so
not watch the
I'm gonna
episode, so
skim
I'm
through
kind
it
of
a little
going
bit.
off of
I
y'all.
only
We're gonna
watched
So
update.
whatever
I
y'all
watched the
talk
whole thing.
about, I'm gonna go
What's
for
up,
that.
bro?
But go ahead, I'm listening to
We
you.
gonna
Alright,
update
bet. So,
What do y'all think?
I definitely watched it.
yeah, so you watched the whole thing? Because I only watched like, okay, I only watched like.
I watched every part that matters.
Yeah. I mean, God, he was definitely in his bag. He's definitely
Boy.
in his bag.
Boy.
I'm excited for what he's talking about that's supposed to be happening with this Murder Inc. and Bad Boy joint. I don't know if it's real or not, but they're supposed to be going against each other with the Versus joint. So we're gonna see what's up with that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, Murder Inc. versus Bad Boy in a versus?
That's what he was talking. He was like,
Wow.
you remember him in the beginning when he was saying something like that? And he was like,
I forgot
you know,
about that part because I feel
yeah.
like that. I remember now that you bring it up.
And he was like, you know, it's kind of in the works. It's not like, you know, all the way there yet, but I think that Bad Boy will sweep it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Murder
just
Inc.
straight
is
up.
inspired by Bad Boy.
Like, those records in Bad Boy ain't
Come
nothing to touch. You know what I'm saying? Them things is
Yeah, I'm
different.
sorry, Bad Boy's gonna
Gotta do
sweep him up.
It's mad. I get more
Don't
butt
let
than
me do
ass
that little
trees.
Kim joint. What was that?
I get mine the
he
fast
was there when I
way.
did the little
He
Kim
man
bop.
squeak. Ransom
What, the
notes
little Kim
fall
bop?
from
Yeah, when I did
handsome.
the little Kim
But then
bop at the,
so
at the party. You missed
more
it,
guns
Devin.
than roses.
I did the little Kim bop.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
At the party?
Yeah, well, not the pool party.
Mm.
It was like another party. I did a little Kim bop. I was over here in my Bad Boy bag.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you gonna see some of that, y'all. Stay tuned for that.
But yeah, you know me. Always shirtless.
Yo.
But yeah. So on that, I just like my opinion with that. Like, I feel like he's still hurt.
Yeah, oh, he hurt.
He's definitely hurt.
He
And the way,
butthurt.
like the way he was going in, it was just like, damn, it was like that. I didn't know, like,
Yeah.
like it seemed like he was in love type shit.
She hurt him hard.
Yeah,
He's hurt, so he's hurt.
he's hurt.
Bad.
And it's like she.
Alright,
but
so-
the thing
alright,
is that she
what-
was.
What did he say exactly?
Carisha.
What
Real
did he
bad.
say?
He basically.
Because I haven't watched a clip of nothing. Like, what did?
Well,
what
I
did he-
only watched like almost up to like maybe like 30
So
minutes type
was
shit.
it the way Nori
So
asked
it
the
was-
question?
No.
Yeah, it was like he asked him,
Irv
he
wanted
asked
to
him
talk
some
about
questions.
it. Irv wanted to talk
But the
about
thing
it.
is, like, he just kept going on and on, you know, just getting deeper
Brought
in
it
his
back
bag.
up. They were talking about
Like,
different
you know,
stuff, and then
about-
he brought Ashanti back
Yeah.
up.
And then he was going into
Word.
J-Lo. He was going into, like, all
So
the people that he fucking
so
with type
Nori asked him a question about
He
Ashanti.
was going
they
out
talked
of his
about
way to
it,
talk about
Then they
Ashanti.
got off of Ashanti,
Yeah.
and then he doubled back onto Ashanti.
shit. Yeah,
Word.
type shit.
A whole
And then
nother
I seen
the one
people saying that Ja Rule had to tell him to chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He
Facts,
definitely
bro.
did.
So-
Like, he was saying, he said
It was
certain
bad.
stuff, and Ja Rule was like, why are you saying that on here? He was like, why did you just say that on here? Type shit. Like, he was really like, you know, he was really in his
Burn
bag. I mean,
up.
but the only thing Ashanti was trying to do was get her masters type shit.
Yeah,
She was
I
trying to get
remember
her
that.
music.
I
You know
remember
what
that
I'm
fight
saying?
of her trying to get her
And my
master.
man
It was like
hopped
the
on there.
nigga
He
wasn't
said,
trying to do it.
To answer the question.
And she re-recorded her song.
He said, to
Uh-huh.
answer the question. No.
Yup.
I was like,
He was.
You
He
ain't
was a savage.
That's why
bro.
she re-recording her songs.
Yeah, but he's saying that the
Um,
songs are not coming out how they originally sound because he got the track.
yeah.
So she's like on him about giving her stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's not trying to give it up. I mean, he said that he helped her write half of those joints, so he feels like that he basically
Yo,
takes
it's
part of
something
the
about
ownership.
Herb that gives me a bitter, bro. That man.
I
He
could tell
gives
just
me
the
a-
way
He
he
seems
just
so bitter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
The
all
way
the
he
stuff
was
in
just
here,
talking,
he
I
seems
was
so
just
bitter.
like, damn.
Did he give y'all that when y'all was watching it? Did
Hell
he give you
yeah.
bitter?
Yeah.
Does he seem happy?
I feel like he's been
Nah.
better ever since the Ink, quote unquote, split up, if you will. You know, when everybody just started doing their own thing. Because obviously they didn't split up.
Yeah.
Josh still working with her. Ashanti's still doing the song. Because I would consider her split up if she stopped doing the songs that she made while she was, together with them in public together. Working with them physically.
Okay.
I feel like if you would be, I would consider you broken up from somebody if you went and started making all new music and started making a new identity. Ashanti solo artist. This is, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Murder Inc. is still, it's a unit as like the idea of it, because you wouldn't be able to see Ja and Irv in that same room sitting together at the same table if they wasn't working together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll still say they're working together, but I feel like ever since, they stopped making, music heavy like they did earlier, Ja really was like, yo, Ashanti can do her own thing and win. I don't think he liked that.
But because he knows that's true.
Bro,
jealousy.
everybody says the same thing. We
Little
said it
jealousy.
last episode. Well, one of I think either we said it or I watched the podcast because I watched so many including hours now.
Yeah.
Ashanti's like on a freaking vacation trip every other week.
Yeah, she
Living, bro.
Yes.
She ain't crying about none of this shit.
None of this shit, no.
They was
You
saying,
over
like,
here crying about it. You
Yeah.
supposed to be making more money than her and everybody.
She living life.
And you talking about her.
Man, it
All
goes
she
back.
doing is taking
It
selfies
goes
looking
back
bad
to
as
my little
fuck.
thing, my little cocoa I was talking about earlier.
I seen her toes not looking too good though, but I mean, we
Oh,
gonna leave that
Oh
alone.
no, not the
I mean,
toes.
Ashanti looking amazing, but when you
zoom in
zoom
on the
in
feet.
down to the
Ah.
low, it's looking a little bit Frankensteinish.
You have Eagles
No.
fans?
Yeah. I heard this little fork in the road. You know?
Damn, not the fork in the road.
I mean, we gonna let it go because I
Fork in the
love
road,
Ashanti.
feet?
I love Ashanti, so I don't
The
want to do
beat
that.
gotta be.
I love Ashanti. I don't
The
want to
beat
do
ain't
that.
done the damn.
Woo!
I don't know.
Hanging off the shoe.
But yo, it goes back to
About to jump off the cliff.
what I was saying, what I was gonna throw in here though.
Mm-hmm.
Never let a nigga feed you because he will share and starve you with the same drive. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that means never let somebody feed you because the same person that can feed you will also starve you with the same hand he fed you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never let a nigga feed you because he will share and then starve you with the same drive.
So like, instead of having them feed you, ask them to show you how to feed yourself. That's what I get from that. Instead of having them feed
it
you.
falls back to this Gotti drink. Like you said, you can't sit and lean on a nigga to feed you and help you grow, bro.
She ain't looking for him to feed her. She doing her own thing.
Because eventually
Ashanti living.
shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, so yeah, he should be relying on her
Let me hit that one
to
more
feed
time.
him. Okay, yeah.
never let a nigga feed you because he would share and then starve you with the same drive.
I like that. From what I get from that is like kind of like never let a nigga feed you because he will share and starve you with the same drive.
That shit is crazy, right?
Nah, because it's like I feel like it could go into a couple different ways. So I'm trying to think of the best way for me to explain how I feel, what I feel when I hear it. It's like, so the nigga, the guy that is gonna starve you has a certain mindset already. So you're not supposed to let him feed you, which is like help you in a way. But in a sense, you kind of almost have to follow a certain guideline. Like everybody has done something before somebody else does it. So it's like, you kind of gotta learn from a distance. I feel like almost the quote's kind of saying, because if you kind of let somebody help you too much, they can take it away from you.
And you'll be relying on them so
almost,
much.
Yeah, like,
because you're so used to them taking care of you.
It's like, damn, that's kind of crazy. So it's like you gotta learn from a distance, kind of protect yourself when you get to a certain level. You can't really let everybody get too hands on, because if they get too hands on, then they feel like they own part of you or what you did. And that shit is fucked up, but it's I mean, that's the way the world
crazy.
works,
It's
I guess,
game.
though. It's
that's,
like,
that's,
you know what I mean? Like,
definitely the game, yeah.
That's why it's so hard to trust, though, because it's like, if you trust somebody, you know what I mean, and then they can do some shit like that, starve you, because like, that shit is crazy, bro. That's a hell of a quote. That's fire. I like that quote a lot.
Yeah. It's that's like, you know, quote. It's like you can't.
I like that quote.
It's scary because you can't bring everybody with you. That goes back to that. You definitely can't bring everybody with you to the top.
Everybody ain't ready.
They're not.
Or they don't want to go to the top. They just comfortable being where they're at.
I like that.
That shit is deep. I had to look at it again. I'm like, And shout outs, I got that from, I'm going to give her credit, Just Hilarious. She has said it way in the beginning of one of her podcasts that she has on Spotify. I be listening to her, subscribing to her shit. She's very real.
Ain't like Carefully Reckless or something
Carefully Reckless, excuse me. That's her joint. Yeah, on Spotify and all that other joints.
I like her, how can I say, her view on things, because she's like, I feel like she's a female version of Bernie Mac.
She definitely.
Does that make sense?
Female version of Bernie Mac is.
It's
I don't want to put
like,
on a pedestal, but just like
it's like
the
in that lane,
like
going to that lane, like
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Kick it. You know what I'm saying?
I can see it. I can see what you're talking about.
Him down style.
So we get to the end of the episode, right? Can I throw some just little BS stuff in there real quick? So we get to the end. Love is Blind. I don't know if y'all watched that. They having their first divorce. Their first divorce. If y'all watched the last season, it was a black couple on it that was pretty popular. I watched the last season. The girl name was Ayana or something like that. I don't remember the guy's name, whatever. But they getting their first divorce, but they can't make it public because they're still under Netflix contract rules. So they've been seen spotted with other people and other places and stuff, but they still have to act like they're not divorced or together because of Netflix.
What?
I feel like
Netflix
people been talking about this show, right?
Love is Blind.
Yeah, people been talking about the show.
Yeah,
Love is Blind. I gotta start watching that shit.
Love is Blind.
They just out here just doing the deal. Say fuck that. We gonna just.
They trying to get a bag, bro.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about Blueface and his girlfriend situation?
Oh my God!
Now they got
I need to hear that.
They got a tape about to come out.
What is going on? OnlyFans. I be there every time I go in there. I be seeing stuff.
Did you see the video talk about missing head and he knocked down the door?
Yeah, he broke down the door.
You know what a lot of people saying? Any man knocking down the door like that to get the phone from his way. It ain't just girls. It ain't just girls in his phone.
I seen that. I was like,
it ain't just girls in his phone. That's what the rumors is saying on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I seen. I was like,
you broke down the door that hard.
You broke that shit in half.
Because they saying she knows that he's dealing with other women. That's already a thing. Like she's aware of that. So why are you bringing down the door that hard if she's still on the phone?
Damn.
I will know.
That was gonna come out sooner or later.
Blueface, baby.
I'm not really a fan of his raps anyway, so.
Wow.
I'm not gonna even put it out there, but I've been hearing shit like that be happening in the industry. Listen.
Be honest, if that's how you live, and be honest, don't hide it, bro.
Niggas is doing shit.
Be honest, if that's your lifestyle. That's
Mr. Orlando Brown, you know what? Yeah.
That's just
Orlando Brown,
that's
man. That guy is another thing. And he just said something about P. Diddy too. He just went viral again, saying something about P. Diddy did something to him too. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on in the world. Orlando Brown is gone. Clearly, every famous man has gave this man fellatio. I have no.
Probably.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Is Hollywood all alive?
Oh God.
Is everything?
Yeah, basically.
Is it
A lot of
is
it.
it
A
just
lot
a
of
bunch
it is
of
live.
under the
Yeah,
man?
it's a lot.
Some of the stuff I find out about this stuff, man, that these people paying for sex parties and wearing masks and doing all types of
doing
stuff,
Satanic
Right.
rituals.
and the
all that,
skylines and the where is weird stuff going on in the world, man. But
No.
we gonna get into that. We gonna get it. We need to have a conspiracy episode one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Fuck
we
it.
need to
Yeah,
get a
that's-
conspiracy
that's
episode.
a lot to get into.
But nah, that's my random stuff.
I also
That's
seen
my
too,
random
since we're
stuff.
speaking on celebrities and stuff like that. I seen that Tevin Campbell had came out saying that
Oh,
he was gay.
word.
Like we
It's a
ain't know.
fact.
He finally
Yeah.
said it like we
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, the
Bro,
whole
we
internet
seen it
said
on the
that.
first
Yeah.
when you
Right.
first had the Can We Talk and we seen you. We thought you thought you.
I just knew just off rap. I just felt like, and the music is just such.
That was already like, you know, a thing. I feel
Mhm.
it was just him saying it to make it solidified.
Yeah.
That's all.
Cat is out the bag now.
You see how none of us was surprised when she said that, right?
No.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we already knew that.
Yeah.
We already knew.
That's what a lot of people were saying.
Thank you
They
for
were like, we already know that.
Thank you for confirming, brother. Appreciate you. Like we still rock with you. Nobody's gonna stop
Yeah.
listening to your
Nobody's
music.
gonna
Like
Music hits.
Can We Talk is always gonna be a
No,
vibe.
I'm not gonna stop
It's
listening.
gonna be the karaoke.
That's my joint.
It's gonna be at the paint sip. It's gonna be at the
And
smoking
ready.
paint. It's gonna be at the sip of paint. It's gonna be at the roller skating rink. It's gonna be at the pool party. It's gonna be at the pool lounge. It's gonna be a slate.
All right, whatever. I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer.
We're going to everybody when they sing in the shower. They all sound good. It is what it is.
So is that all we got on the docket? That's right. We done.
Yeah. Besides, Devin, your cards and your inspiration, you want to leave us out with some inspiration and whatever. You got your cards?
I think I do today.
You got your cards?
I think I got them today.
We haven't used these cards, I feel like, in 2
That's
episodes.
still
My
60
quote,
seconds. I mean,
guys.
60 minutes.
My quote, guys, for tonight was, stay humble or be humbled. Okay? So that goes for, like, whatever, that you're doing in life, just make sure that, just stay low. So do your thing, stay low. Because, the quicker God blesses you with things, he can remove. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I would say to that, honestly, yeah, just don't take shit for granted, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't take shit for granted. 'Cause the minute you do that, you think it's gonna come easy to you. It's supposed to be there. Granted, we all should be blessed, but that shit could definitely be taken away from you if you're not appreciative, of where you're at in life and the gifts you've been given and the blessings that you've been given that come with that gift. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So yeah, don't play with your gift.
Definitely.
Don't do that. Yeah, let me shuffle these cards. Actions over words, affirmation cards. So we made it back to the Uniquee Flavorz podcast.
Yes,
See what we got here.
It's been a while, guys.
Facts.
The last time I was hyping with y'all seen my little
Yeah,
thing,
man.
I was over here
It was
freaking with my
dope.
card.
It was dope.
So,
See what we got today. See what we got today.
Nothing.
you ain't gonna share?
What is it?
What is that right there? That's candy.
It's not.
You seeing things, man.
What is it?
So new rule on our podcast. We got candy, got shit with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab $1.
What is that shit?
Don't even eat candy.
Some damn
Is that the
shit. I
sour
eat candy.
straws?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm right.
I haven't had that in forever.
I love sour straws.
What flavor?
All of them.
He said all of them. Alright,
They're
heard
not gonna
you.
share with me.
Facts.
It's not
So
the
which
same.
one is this one?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit. That's a pop off. Alright. So I got one card. This one got it. Yep. So this is yours. You hold that.
This is sour.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be just sweet?
It's sour straws.
Word.
No, let me sweet these dark
Alright,
ass
this
glasses.
is yours.
It's not
this is
sweet
mine.
straws, it's sour straws.
What do you mean to make some sweet straws?
Well, maybe you should invent them.
Yeah.
'Cause they ain't got 'em
I
yet.
should, right?
Yeah,
Ooh,
right.
alright,
Unique
I think we
straws.
should start from over there.
For me,
Yeah, what's your card? Say first.
tough times don't last, but tough people do.
I had to throw a fat ball in there. That's some real rap raw right there.
Bars.
Tough times don't
Now
last,
rap.
but tough people do. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the realest things I ever heard.
That's a finna. You know what I mean?
Like,
Because I went through a tough time when I was younger.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Ended up in a hospital that I should have never been in.
oh wow.
Because of the situation of me trying not to be here no more.
Mm.
But like it says, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So clearly, that time didn't last, but I did.
Facts.
So clearly, I'm tougher than that time. You feel me?
I'm glad you're
So,
still here, John.
you know
Word.
what I
Wow.
Mhm.
It
yeah.
is.
Blessings.
Perfect card. This is a perfect card, actually. That's amazing.
It was meant to be here for a reason.
I love that.
Say that.
Short and sweet, man.
I like
that's
that.
beautiful. I love this card. Damn, that's tough. Tough times on level.
That's yours.
Damn, so you might have needed that one. I hear that. Shit, I felt that. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't expecting to take it there.
Yeah, nah, it was smooth.
I didn't expect that either.
One of us about to cry?
You see how it was smooth, too? I just read over, boom, back.
Right on to
You get the violin, baby. I was loving where you going with that, sir.
At first I thought you was spitting.
Right. Nah, you was. He's talking about that facts.
Nah,
He's talking facts.
It just sounded like a rap.
Facts. What you got, Q?
The world is mine.
Oh, say that again?
The world is mine.
Hello.
And you just decided to come over
Wow.
with this podcast.
I forgot all about that card.
So the world is yours. It's like you know.
Nah, you gotta take a picture of that. Everybody gonna take a picture, but you definitely gotta take a picture of your card.
The world is mine.
Wow. How you feel? Do me a favor.
That's what Nas was there, didn't it?
Hold on. How we do this? We gotta get like a makeshift microphone one day. Like So, Q, host of UFP and the Place to Be. Uniquee Flavorz podcast. How do you feel about the card you've got today?
I kind of speechless.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like D, you know what I'm saying? I went through some tough times. Went through some battles.
Right.
And I did as you know, I can relate to this. You know, with this podcast, I don't know if I went deep into this, but with this podcast, you know, I came on this joint blind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had an idea and just ran with it. And I was like, listen, I'm gonna take this risk. You know what I'm saying? What I learned in my lifetime is that I have to take risks. I have gifts. You know what I'm saying? And in order for me to, you know, show my gifts and the blessings that I have received, I have to take risks. And so the atmosphere is always talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been praying and stuff like that, and this goes within, even in my prayers. You know, what I've been praying for and stuff like that. And it just, whatever that you have your mind to, you can achieve. It's possible.
That's a fact. You
know, it's gonna be some tests and trials. It's gonna test your patience. You know, you're gonna lose a lot. You know, you might hit rock bottom, but at the end of the day, if you remain humble and you have faith, you know what I'm saying?
Be
Things
grateful
will
for
happen.
what you have.
The world will be yours.
Facts, man.
So that's what I'm gonna take with that.
That's that energy right there, man. I
Take
feel like you got that card because that's the energy you're putting out there, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to make people believe that you can do anything that they say that's impossible.
I have tatted on me. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. I got that tatted on my chest.
I know that's right.
And I have that tatted on me that I can do all things through Christ.
Yo, and I got tatted on me. Keep going, no matter what happens.
Look at that. Look at that. All inspiration.
And I got another one. Dream as you'll live forever and live as if you'll die today. I'm high as shit.
Okay. Live, love, life.
And what's the last one I'm
gonna say?
It's okay. It's okay. They know it's the Uniquee Flavorz podcast.
Yeah, that's it. It's all right.
They know it's a little
they already know stuff.
flavors, sips, and going and flowing. So I'm gonna say for the last two of the day, my joint says what? Let love lead the way. From the beginning to the end of everything. Make sure you do that.
So you see how we all tied in some type of way. That's all God's planning. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take a unique sip to that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I got an empty cup, but I put the...
Salud.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just... Trust your intuition.
With that being said, my card says...
We got...
I love how I got this card right here. It says that I am bigger than my problems. I'm glad I went that way because I feel like this card is a great way to end these three cards here because I feel like that's something that everybody can relate to if they was to get this card. You know what I mean? We really have to realize that, you know, every problem that you have, it's going to be a matter of you saying, is this happening to me or is it happening for me? You feel me? It's a matter of you saying, you know, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from it? And how can I make sure I don't make this mistake again? And also, not just that, but maybe I can be, you know, like I was talking about earlier about being a conduit, being a conduit for change, you know what I'm saying, and making sure the next generation or whoever that, you know, is watching me, they can learn from my mistakes. So they don't, you know what I mean? Realize you're bigger than your problems.
For real.
You know? Once you get in that mindset, you can do anything you want to do. You realize that tough times don't last. Tough people do. You know what I mean? Once you realize you're bigger than your problems, you realize, you know what? That right there, that ain't about nothing. I got through other stuff in the past. I'm going to get through this. Why? Because the world is mine. Okay?
All right, it's been.
You want to connect dots. If you want to connect them, let them connect. You ready?
See, we over here. He's showing some bars.
55 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm grateful for the progress we're making on episode 5.
Thank you, and I appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate you guys all the way, and I appreciate y'all again for tuning in with us. We definitely want to thank you guys. We definitely want to thank you guys for all the comments and the likes, you know, and the subscribes.
Facts.
And all that. Please have a safe and blessed night.
Yes.
And you will see us back again here for episode 6.
Peace.
Peace.
Bang.
Love.